The Rollins victory was so pronounced, Wade.
It looked devastating. It looked like it should have been. Keeping Bronson Reed out for weeks, maybe months, it was that devastating. The problem with Bronson Reed, for all his assets, his powers of recovery are his biggest of all, and here are his new crew, the Bloodline, apparently backing him up at ringside.
Oh, but there's help. Jey Uso with Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn. We're getting after it. You're gonna have Survivor Series coming November 30th, but they're getting after it right now.
Little taste of what's to come at War Games, perhaps. The Usos and Sami Zayn intent on making sure this is a fair fight for Seth Rollins against Bronson Reed. Clean in house.
Jacob Fatu absorbing the super kicks from the Usos, and he gets sent over the barrier.
Don't forget, we have a match. The bell has rung. This one has started, and jumping all over Bronson Reed was Seth Freakin Rollins, but one shot from the monster has put paid to that.
How outrageous is that? To see Seth and Big Bronson, and all of a sudden, you got OG Bloodline and new Bloodline surrounding the ring and fighting their way out of the arena, as all of a sudden, here comes Seth, ready to fly, suicide dive, and Reed lands at the front of the announce desk. Big start for Seth Freakin Rollins. Joe and Wade back with you. Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, the man he defeated at Crown Jewel, but he just seemingly cannot get rid of him. The constant devastation from Reed, unceasing. Wade, like what happened moments ago while we were in commercial break. Seth in a tough spot on the wrong end, a 330-pound chest compression.
That is how you turn a human being into a pancake, and it's a wonder that Seth Rollins is still moving after getting his sternum crushed. You're seeing these brief flurries of attacks from Seth Rollins, who's as tough as they come, but Bronson Reed, the monster, capable of shutting them down in the blink of an eye. I'll tell you this, months of attacks and brawls with Bronson Reed have really taken its toll on the body of Seth freaking Rollins. I saw Seth earlier today in catering and walking around the hallways rather gingerly. It's not pretty at all. Seth Rollins always has a game face on, but there are some things you cannot hide. His body is hurting.
Oh, the way his body just flipped over that barrier, the velocity alone and his ribs to the edge of the wall, and you know the injuries he's had there.
Seth Rollins has not been close to 100% in a long time, but that man possesses a certain fighting spirit that has taken him to the top many times and will do again, although it might not be tonight, looking at how this is going.
Now, there are some who still can't believe he came back so quickly after what happened on August 5th, when Bronson Reed really stamped himself, when for all intents and purposes, he said, I'm going to take control of my career on my terms, and that's when the brutal attack started with 6 tsunamis.
Warned the world he was going to put himself in the spotlight, and boy, has he lived up to those words.
But then, of course, Seth Rollins shockingly made his return and cost Bronson Reed the last monster standing match against Braun Strowman. That was at the end of September. And since then, it's been every week, nonstop, constant brutality. Oh, and he sends him over to the floor.
Seth is just getting nothing going here. Every time you see Seth get a little bit of steam, this big, nasty Aussie just rips him back down.
A human bowling ball from off the apron.
How the hell did anybody ever overlook Bronson Reed after what we've seen over the past 3 months? It beggars belief that this guy has not been #1 in this industry for years.
And now with all the career momentum he has, the physicality, the ability, the brutality, he's joining forces with the new Bloodline for Survivor Series War Games. And Seth able to get out of the way, and that left shoulder of Bronson Reed right into the steel stairs.
Seth Rollins barely able to stand up, but wisely ducking out of the way at the very last second. And it's Bronson Reed who looked down, but I promise you that man is never out.
Slamming that head down on the steel steps. Remember, those steel steps were in the ring for the last monster standing when he delivered the stunning stomp.
Seth Freakin Rollins knows full well these shots with Bronson Reed's head bouncing off the steel is enough to keep any man down. But you're not dealing with a man tonight. You are dealing with a monster.
Seth Freakin Rollins, he asked Adam Pearce for this opportunity to do it again. He's getting it. Is he thinking a stomp here, Wade?
Look at this setup, Joe.
And Reed able to deny him the opportunity.
Just bouncing back too quickly for Seth Rollins' liking.
The springboard knee.
Still on his feet.
Wobbly feet as he takes the big boot and then stands right up to it. Smart by Rollins to go low.
Oh, giving it everything he's got. It's not enough.
And a kick out at 2 as Bronson Reed comes up with a little something. Going Wade with you here in this massive crowd enjoying the next go of it between Rollins and Reed.
Both competitors giving it everything they've got, having to dig as deep as they possibly can. I've written off Seth Rollins several times in this matchup. My bad. Seth Rollins is still ticking, and he's now taking back control in this match. Oh, no.
Can he at that size? Wow!
Seth Rollins once blew his knee out pulling a move like that off against the Hall of Famer Kane. Not tonight. Something special is ticking over for the architect.
Trying to grab another win against Big Bronson Reed. After all their battles, springboard moonsault into the cover for the win. And a quick kick out by Reed.
Seth Rollins showing all of that durability and speed of thought that's made him one of the all-time greats, whatever generation you want to look at. Oh.
He's throwing everything at him.
Barely a 1 count?
It takes so much against Big Bronson Reed.
This deep into a matchup, look at the eyes of Seth Rollins, who has competed against Bronson Reed before, still in disbelief. What the hell do I have to do tonight?
He has smashed his head off steel steps. He's come off the ropes. Can he line up a pedigree here, Wade?
Easier said than done against the massive frame of Bronson Reed. That's the... Oh!
This time he misses.
Moves that work on normal men do not work against someone with the massive size of Bronson Reed, but this could be it for Rollins.
The visionary from up top. Frog splash for the win. Hooks the leg. And Bronson Reed kicks out again.
Well, this was connected to perfection. A bullseye right on the midsection of Bronson Reed after a volley of strikes, and then a 2.5 count. It's about as close as Seth Rollins has got.
Bronson Reed, who has stamped himself in recent months. He went after one of the biggest names of all. Got Seth's attention, and now Seth is trying to put him away.
Seth Rollins has taken out the best of the best in his entire career. But this is as deep as he's ever had to dig, and it still seems like it's not enough.
The pure power, brainbuster from Big Bronson. This may do it, into the cover. Oh, and Seth finds a way to kick out.
It's the brilliance of Bronson Reed. Just when you think you've seen it all, he pulls out a leaping brainbuster like this. And yeah, that's the brilliance of Seth Rollins, and he can still kick out.
Could it be?
This
Wade.
might be it.
Oh, but rolling out of harm's way is Rollins.
Yeah, he's received that tsunami on about 15 different occasions now. He knows the danger. He knows if he wants a chance in this matchup, he has to move.
Escaping the senton, trying to line up the pedigree again. But instead, super kick up top. Can Rollins find enough? Another attempt at it, and he gets it!
Third time's a charm.
Here's the cover for the win. And this will continue, and Rollins can't believe it.
Well, there was almost nothing in that kick out from Bronson Reed. And it's the frustration you see on the face of Rollins. He knows pretty much anyone in the locker room would be done by now, except Bronson Reed.
These fans appreciating what he has put forth tonight.
We're cheering him now, but never forget there is a cold-hearted assassin living inside of Seth Rollins who is capable of some of the most dastardly deeds we've ever seen.
Stop!
Yeah, and how smart is this of Rollins? He knows one stomp probably won't do it. It needs something special, just like we saw at Crown Jewel.
This could be that something special. What in the world is going on our announce desk? Solo Sikoa has arrived. Death Valley driver. Senton. Seth got distracted with Solo ringside. And now Bronson Reed is lined up for victory, Wade.
Tsunami!
To win the rematch. Bronson Reed does it.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
Well, and a massive assist